Hi, welcome back. Matthew here from Velocity Selling, and I'm taking you through the 5 biggest mistakes that technology and software businesses, specifically selling to B2B, make when looking to scale their sales operations. Now, we've been through a couple of steps already. We've been through strategy. How are you actually going to engage with your market? We've been through process. What's the steps that you take through so you can organize resources, you can manage your team more effectively, and when you ask your salespeople what they're going to get in for the week, they've got a science-based answer, not a gut-based answer. So the third thing, as part of this process, is actual scripting. Now, I know a lot of people go, oh, well, I don't like scripting, I don't want to sound robotic and things like that. Well, you know what? You got to get good at it. And scripting doesn't necessarily need to be a perfect word for word. No, look, in a perfect world, when I'm working with salespeople, I want to get them to a point where they're almost word for word and it sounds natural. Now, sounding natural is important. And if you think about it, nobody ever won an Oscar without a script. De Niro has a script, best actors in the world. These guys are provided with the script. They add their personality to it, but they still have a script. So it's pretty arrogant for salespeople and business owners to reject the idea of a script because they don't work. That's complete poppycock. So what I want to do is I want to have key impact point scripting, KIPS, K-I-P-S. So key impact point scripting is how do we get out of the loop, and especially in B2B software and technology, of the free consulting vortex, where the customer asks you a question and you answer it. And then by their questions, you assume that's what they want. Now, if you're being asked about a particular service, a report, a piece of hardware, whatever it might be, and you say, yes, we do that, you might assume the customer actually wants that. Quote for it and deliver it back. And I've seen this exact thing happen in businesses where the customer asks about something, the salesperson remembers it, takes the note because they're being good salespeople, they deliver it back and they say, here's the quote of the proposal. And what happens, the customer says, oh, well, it's too expensive, it doesn't not fit for purpose, whatever it happens to be. And when coming in, understanding what the customer wants was actually put at a second layer to what they assumed the customer wanted. So assume nothing, ask a better question. So script your questions. When a customer asks about a particular product or a particular service or a particular piece of hardware, ask them the question. Look, we've got a number of ways of dealing with that, whatever it might be, connectivity or reporting or visualization. We've got a number of ways of dealing with that. What are you trying to achieve? Now, by asking that, it gets the customer out of that technical piece, puts them into their future business piece, and has them go, well, actually, I want my teams to be able to see this, do this, have this, and puts them into the future state. And in doing that, then you can then apply your knowledge, your expertise, your domain knowledge, and go, right, well, to achieve that result, you need this, this, this. And that will be part of my proposal. So I do want you to be scripting up the questions. I do want you to be scripting up the next step, how to move the customer to the next step. I do also want you to script up how to ask for money. So, and it doesn't need to be high pressure, there's only 2 left, you've got to buy it now sort of stuff. It might just be, well, Mr. Jones, it occurs to me this is a good fit for both of our businesses. How would you like to proceed? Really simple stuff like that. But if you don't practice it, when you go to say it at that pressure situation, the heart starts to race, I think I've got a great customer, here we go, and you mumble it. Or you back out, you chicken out from actually asking the question. They say, great, send me another proposal, send me some notes. You go away, they go away, life happens to them, life happens to you, and you don't get the sale. So the third step for B2B technology and software companies is please do key impact point scripting, KIPS. Make sure that the important parts, the segues in your business, are scripted and practiced by whoever's actually meeting with customers. Thanks very much. I'll talk to you tomorrow with day 4. Bye for now.